One night, 3 friends and I were hanging out, feeling bored and restless, when someone mentioned an old urban legend, a game where you could supposedly catch a glimpse of your final 5 seconds. The story claimed that if you closed your eyes at midnight, held your breath, and counted to 5, you'd get a brief flash of the last 5 seconds of your life. Just 5 seconds, a tiny window into your end. None of us believed it, of course, but when midnight came, we decided to give it a try, just for laughs. I remember rolling my eyes, thinking how ridiculous it all was. We closed our eyes, took a deep breath, and counted down together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing happened. We laughed it off and went on with our night. But then, things started happening. The first time, I was just brushing my teeth. Out of nowhere, I found myself standing on a desolate road under a pitch-black sky. A heavy dread filled me, but I couldn't move. Something was coming toward me, fast and heavy, and then I was back in my bathroom, shaking. My heart was pounding, and I could taste copper in my mouth. I tried to laugh it off as an overactive imagination, but the feeling was too real to ignore. The next morning, my friend Dave looked terrible. His face was pale, his eyes wide and nervous. When I asked him what was wrong, he just whispered,
"I saw it."
When I pressed him for details, he said he'd had a vision too. He was standing in a pitch-black room, the walls closing in, something scraping against them, coming closer each second. After that, things only got worse. The visions intensified over the next few days. Each one lasted exactly 5 seconds. And each time, the fear grew. We saw flashes of different places, abandoned rooms, shadowy hallways, empty roads, places we'd never been. And each time, there was something horrifyingly close. I'd hear footsteps or feel something just out of sight, a presence breathing on the back of my neck. We all became wrecks, sleepless, paranoid, constantly looking over our shoulders. Late at night, we'd call each other, desperate to understand what was happening. Dave was the first to say it.
"I think we're seeing our deaths."
It sounded insane, but deep down, we all knew he was right. We'd glimpsed our final moments, and now those moments seemed to be closing in on us. The visions grew more frequent, each time showing something slightly different, like they were updating, creeping closer to where we actually were. 2 weeks in, Dave stopped answering his phone. I went to his place to check on him, and his roommate said he hadn't been home since the night before. They found him 2 days later, his car abandoned on a lonely road, the exact one I'd seen in my first vision. Cause of death, a hit and run, in the middle of nowhere, with no witnesses. One by one, my friends disappeared after that. Each was found in a place they'd seen in their visions. They knew it was coming, just like I did, but they couldn't stop it. No one can escape their final 5 seconds. Now, I'm the last one left. Every night, the visions grow sharper, more vivid. I know exactly where it's going to happen, a place I've never been, but that haunts me every time I close my eyes. And I can feel myself being drawn there. Each night, the pull grows stronger, and I know that soon, I won't be able to resist. So if you ever hear about the game that lets you see your last 5 seconds, I beg you, don't play it. Those 5 seconds aren't a warning. They're a promise. And once you've seen them, they'll come for you. Because in the end, there's no escaping what's already written.
Stories may end, but the fear remains. Subscribe to uncover more secrets hidden in the darkness. Until we meet again in the world of nightmarish shadows.